Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
Welcome into the JLS. I am nephew. He is I, and I am him. And welcome to the Joe Lockett Show on LIM. All right, it's the LIM network. And I'm not gonna lie, we looking more and more like a network every other day.
I know, right?
I got a whole desk. It feels good.
Now everything, man. You know, bro, you've done good. You've done good. You know,
Appreciate that.
yeah, you've done real good. MD's in the house early. What's going on?
Oh, he already in with the greetings.
Greetings, ladies.
Shout out MD with the
MD. Hey,
greetings.
and what I want to do on the show today, man, I want them to bring up a topic. Y'all thought we got some topic, but there's a topic that y'all want to talk about. A question you want to ask me and nephew. I know you guys have said, but go ahead, finish the intro, man. I just want to tell you you did a great job on.
No, I appreciate it.
But,
But I like the idea. Shoot, it's a new vision for us.
yeah.
Hey, during the news portion of the show, if you have any type of topic that you would love to get into or talk about with us, you want live reaction, hey man, we here. It's the LIM. This is what's coming up into the future. Okay,
Yeah.
come to the future with us.
Come on in.
Come to the future with us. All right. If you got any topic that you want to get off your chest, you want to let it be heard. Hey, shoot, you can even do it if you want to do a shout out.
Yeah.
Bruh, if you just want to shout us out or shout somebody out, a loved one, it don't even matter. Lock in with your boys.
Let's do it.
All right. He got the red couch. I keep a red box. We entangled. We entangled already.
Man.
Man, stop fighting it. We just ain't got the table yet. shout out Jada.
The red table.
Yeah, shout out Jada. She keep that shit. We got a couch.
we got
a couch.
The red sofa. And you thought, I know people thought I was crazy when they bought a whole nother sofa, right? Because the other sofa was a lot more comfortable.
A lot more comfortable, but not gonna lie, way more comfortable. Hey, you want to notice why I got a table? Way more comfortable.
But this sofa looks better.
No. It looked great. It looked like it's more comfortable than it is.
Yeah. But I'm actually, when you're sitting right here in the V of it, it's comfortable. If you're just sitting right there on that end over there, yeah.
You see, Joe don't sit nowhere else.
I do not. Because I gotta be comfortable, bro. All right, so MD, what's the topic? We put the topic out there, bro. You want to do a topic? We'll put it out there.
Yeah, man. And then we'll make sure after the news portion.
After the news, we'll bring that topic on.
Yeah, we'll make sure we bring it on.
What's
now, speaking of news, though, we got some stuff to get into today. Got some local news to get into that I find, I'm not gonna lie, funny. It's not a funny situation, but if you got dark humor like I do, you can find something to laugh about. Okay,
right.
So we got some local news to get into, some hip-hop news to get into, more national making news to get into, things of that sort. Got folks coming out speaking all around the board, some that you might want to hear from, some that you might not believe, and others you like, yo, they cook. They was cooking.
Okay.
So we got a lot of stuff to get into. I won't hold us back anymore, but
MD came up with the topic.
Okay.
The topic is going to be today, who loves harder, men or women?
All right, you heard that?
MD came up with the topic.
MD, this for you. This goes out for you. You. All right. So who loves harder, men or women? We'll make sure we get into it at the other side. Groundskeeping rules, wherever you listening from, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, I don't care where you're from, Spotify. Make sure that you do like, share, follow, subscribe. Shoot, make
Hey,
sure you
Robin.
comment. What's up, Robin? In early. God, dog. Well, make sure you do your housekeeping rules,
Hey,
man.
She wants to see her baby early today.
I see.
Yeah,
On a Friday.
Yeah, I like that. I'm
All right.
smiling.
Make sure you do your housekeeping rules here. That way that you can
Thank you,
stay
baby.
locked into the Lock It In Media brand. It goes a long way to getting all our alerts and everything else. So you know when we drop. So you can be early like the early birds over there. Okay. Now, without further ado, I won't hold us up no more. Let's go ahead and get into the shenanigans today.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers.
Love it. I just love it.
All righty. First things first, let's get some local news out the way. Local news going on first. If you in the Birmingham area, shout out to y'all first off. You know what I mean? Y'all, yeah, you're never boring. I'll say this about Birmingham. We ain't got too much going on, but we never boring. All right. So shout out Birmingham. So apparently somebody said, hey man, we got what, 2 more weeks till Christmas? Let me go ahead and get that leak. Somebody went and stole several packages along with the FedEx truck down here in Birmingham around 1020 Tuscaloosa Avenue.
Oh, that's right down the street. Wait a minute.
Like I said, it's some humor in this.
That's right down the street. Oh, damn. Hey, nephew, that means I live in the hood.
Man.
Nephew. Ah, damn.
Yeah, we in the hood. I know, right? It's crazy.
It's okay.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Ah, damn.
They stole the FedEx box of all. I'm not going to lie. That's not a bad lick.
Truck or a box?
They stole the whole box truck. That's why I said the box. They stole the whole box truck.
Ah, damn.
Yo, man, it's yeah. I don't know what to say about this.
Nothing.
All I can do is laugh because I'm imagining me as the FedEx box driver. You can have it, big dog. I'm still gonna get paid for my
But
route.
here's the thing: do these people not know that's a federal offense?
I mean, maybe they didn't get the Fed part in the FedEx.
They don't understand like federal offense come with some heavy charges.
Bruh.
You didn't just steal the mail; you stole a federal truck, bro.
Look, maybe
It's that, bro.
I don't know what to say about that. It's
What's the
just
name of
that
the company?
FedEx. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
You got to be.
maybe
brave.
they didn't get the Fed part in the FedEx.
I guess they didn't, bro.
I mean,
Wow.
hopefully, I mean, they can still reroute you even with the box. I can't even say that.
But you're still in the truck. Do you think 9 times 10 they ain't got a tracking device on the truck?
Every box have a serial number, from what I heard.
No, but I'm saying, you know, they have tracking devices on their trucks, bro.
Yes, they do. Every box have his own number, so all they got to do go through your trash. You know you're not
y'all do
stupid
me a favor,
enough
hit the
to.
like button, y'all, so we can get this thing going out here.
Yeah, you know you're not stupid enough to burn it.
D-Train,
all they got to
what's
do go
going
through
on?
your
What's up,
trash.
Red Hat Shadow? What's up, Selena?
But yeah, Birmingham want to be interesting, so
I guess so.
congratulations, Birmingham. 1020 Tuscaloosa Ave.
Bro, that's right down the street.
Right down the street. Don't y'all dox us though.
Listen, I ain't finna say nothing.
Now, speaking of shoulda never said nothing. This is not football, so I'm not even gonna put this in football. But former NFL player by the name of Larry Johnson, he went and he was on the right Whithorse or Whithouse, what fat dude that was beefing with Stephen A not too long ago. That you said took him out of character. Whitlock. He was on the Whitlock show. So let me go ahead. I ain't speaking for no man. I'm gonna let him speak for himself.
All right.
Okay.
A was going after B. B was a very young woman. Now, I did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado, and I think it was during the winter time of 06 or 07. And Naomi Campbell was there, actress Jamie King was there, Jay was there, B was there. And he rented this house, and we were supposed to do this rap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house, and we were watching LeBron play. And after the game, it had to be like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there. And I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework, but she brought her mother with her. So it was no funny business going on, which I could respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking, loud music, and us dancing wild. Like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy? Or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, you know, obviously the liquor took hold of me and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained.
Now, like I said, this is the Whitlock Show, Fearless. I gotta say, man, I don't know how I feel about this credibility, but he's saying that this is what he saw.
Okay, but you're saying something now. Why?
After you left,
No,
and
but
you
I'm
knew
saying,
it was
but
kids.
It was decades ago, bro. This is years ago.
Because they're not kids now.
Yeah, these are this. So why are you saying something now when P Diddy is in jail? Why? Stop, bro. I ain't got nothing for
Now, Whitlock, he did ask him the question beforehand, the reason why he brought this up, because he asked him about how he felt about the cases coming out, things going on with Diddy, and the things going on
bringing
with
the guy on to talk about something he saw decades ago,
with Jay-Z.
Whitlock is full of shit too, bro. As we blow up, we're not gonna be asking dumbass questions like this just for clickbait, because that's bullshit. You're bringing and dragging people in, and you don't even know what happened. You left. So you leaving that out there for some clickbait bullshit.
And no disrespect to Larry Johnson, but
Exactly, MD.
Your story sound weird on the case of how you're saying it morally. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's too convenient for one, and for two, and I ain't even a Jay-Z fan, but for two, if that is your account and you knew, just like I would expect anybody to know, a child is present at an adult event and nobody said nothing, and you got drunk and left. Come on, bro. I hold you accountable too if this the count. I hold you culpable too if this is the account that you saying.
Conveniently, he left.
Yo, and like I said, all this is too convenient if you bringing it up for, you know what I mean? Like if you said clickbait, it can go back to clickbait. Like, I ain't no whole Avenger, but big dog, this is too convenient for you, especially given the topic. And if you are the one, like how you said, have this account, first off, you waited so long, so I don't even know if the statute of limitations really matters. And two, you left kids. You left for anything to happen.
You ain't call the police.
Yeah.
You didn't say nothing. You're a grown ass man at an adult party seeing kids there. Didn't ask any damn question. You just left. Okay.
Yeah.
But now you want to tell us about it. Man, shut the hell up. I mean, seriously, bro, I hate entertaining nonsense. Because nobody was saying nothing till P. Diddy got in jail. Or they seeing what's going on with possibly with Jay-Z maybe happening. So now everybody want to tell, okay, I saw this. Man, shut that. Listen, I saw stuff in my life. I saw stuff with prominent rappers, right? That I've seen. Now, I didn't see this stuff with kids, but I knew rappers that were married. I saw what they were doing.
Getting on them groupies.
And I know exactly who the hell they were.
Groupie booty.
I'm saying I've done security a lot in my life, and I've done security for prominent rappers. And I've seen rappers that were married doing stuff that married men shouldn't be doing. I would never say anything. Because guess what? When I did security, bro, my job was to do security. Wasn't my job to sit there and tell this man's life or what he's doing behind closed doors with somebody. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get her here and say now because this is a thing. And I could show pictures of when I got pictures when I was doing security for different folks with them.
Mm-hmm.
I could say and really, drop dimes. But for what? That was damn near 20 years ago.
So we can close out on like a little civil case real quick.
No, bro. No, man. Listen, when God bless me as he continues to bless us, man, with this show and with our network, bro, we're not going to go up on that bullshit. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? If I don't do anything, if I shortcut the system, I'll be butt naked on OnlyFans. Okay.
I mean,
that if anything, I shortcut it, it'll be on me, but not off of somebody else's. I'm not gonna clout chase, bro.
LIM Network
Yeah, but you know that'll be the what you call it after
hours.
after hours version.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm not saying that we can't get some people to come in and do it now.
I mean, sure. Say less.
Hey, we'll set it. We got the camera set up for you now.
LIM panties.
Boy, let's go to the next story.
Now,
Thank y'all for
just
the
like
likes.
I hold him
Hit that like button.
culpable.
Appreciate you guys.
Just like I hold him culpable
Friday.
if this was the account of him leaving
That
while
dirty
you
locker.
know minors and children are involved into an adult setting. It's just like how I'm gonna hold anybody accountable if they saw this situation and left it going on. The next story, and I didn't mention this, so I'll go ahead and catch people up if you haven't heard of this story.
Okay.
But it's got to national news today, definitely. Shout out to the New York folks and the folks that listen out there in New York. So I know y'all know about this, but there was an incident that happened probably about a year ago, definitely a year and a half, maybe. With a guy by the name of Daniel Penny. He's a vet, an ex-vet. He around my age, actually.
Okay.
Daniel Penny, he had an incident with one of the a homeless guy that was well known around New York.
Okay.
There was an incident on a train to where I'm guessing folks was a little afraid, didn't know where he was going because he was kind of erratic. And you know, with certain homeless folks, some of them be talking to themselves. And if they out of it, they out of it, especially if they might be on a drug or mentally having a breakdown. You feel me? So I'm guessing one of the episodes happened on the train. Daniel Penny took it upon himself to take action, and he ended up strangling this man. Well, you know what I mean? Put him in a sleeper hole. And apparently, from the accounts, you can go back to whatever it is. I could be wrong, but from the accounts, he had him in a sleeper hole for more than 3 minutes.
Okay.
I would say probably about 5 or 6. And by that time, when everything happened, he had him in that full Nelson. And by the time authorities came on the scene, I think he was already pronounced dead.
Oh.
So he went to court. He turned himself in for one, and he went to court for it. Now, if you've been keeping up from the story from me catching you up now, you know now that he has been found not guilty. A lot of folks, they called out, they would say, yo, this would be a vigilante crime, if anything, for one, and for two, it would be harder penalties on this man, at least probation or something, had he not been white. And it kind of developed into a racial issue. Now today, as far as catching you up to speed with what happened just now recently, he has been invited by JD Vance and also Donald Trump to go to the Army-Navy football game to sit in the suites with them.
Okay.
And the internet is having the biggest moment over this.
Okay.
Now, I get my opinion out the way real quick. And
ahead.
it's kind of like how I said under the post.
Yeah.
It's very hard for me to be upset right now. I promise you, it ain't trying to go back to the politics, but I'm so serious when I said that. We chose that. We chose that outcome.
Popularity vote, electoral college vote, that man won hands down. So shut up.
Yeah, and for me, my biggest disdain, just like everybody else's, would be the fact that it seems like he's getting celebrated and rewarded for what he did to a black dude, but at the same time, you ask for this administration that will take that opportunity to do that.
Again, bro, I have nothing to say. Whatever we see, this is what it is. He won by America. He won this fair and square. He slaughtered this election. You can't say he took it. No, he won.
Yeah, he won in the House. He won the Senate. He won everything.
Right? So that was
he
black
won
people,
everything.
white people, Asian people, Latino folks voting for what you see now. So everybody can kiss my ass and shut up.
And I'm still surprised with folks that's still surprised.
I mean, I'm not surprised anymore.
No, I mean, but it's still a huge discourse and yada yada yada. I'm still surprised that it's still that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cards in your hands have already been
Bruh,
shown and seen.
The what you call it, the outrage. Be quiet.
It feels fake now.
Bro, everything is fake, bro. You allowed this man to say everything that he said, and I told y'all this when it was going on, right? And now he's in office, about to come in office, and he's saying, well, I don't know about the food prices, I don't know about this and this and that. He's bagging down on some of the stuff, right? And again, what did we say, right? That at the end of the day, he's going to take care of him and his people. The middle class, the people who voted, he tricked y'all. He tricked a lot of folks to get in. A lot of stuff he's going to say that he said he was going to do day one, right? He's going to get in and not be able to do it. He's backing down on a lot of stuff. Right now, he don't sound like the radical, crazy, guy that he was out there on the campaign trail. Now, do it.
But nah. But
when you hear him talk, when you hear him on these interviews right now, he's like
trying to get everybody.
We're going to see with the immigrants, we're going to get the criminals out first. We're going to do this here. We're going to be making some moves to do this. Prices, once they come up, they really kind of hard to go down because, again, when you talk about grocery prices and you're talking about taking money out of people's pocket, right, that are in business, he's not finna do that. Prices was never going to come down. Y'all wanted to believe that, but prices was never going to come down under him or the vice president. The prices are the prices, period. And let me just say this going forward.
Period, poop.
If he start a huge deportation, y'all going to see prices fucking skyrocket because there's going to be nobody to do the work.
It's
gonna
be a commodity.
Nobody. No Americans are gonna want to do the job that these people that in our country that's doing this working for the money they're doing it for. Y'all are not doing it. So for the people who voted for what they thought was gonna be changed and getting everybody out y'all country, I really hope that everybody who voted the way you voted, whatever you voted for, I hope you understood the other part is your ass need to be going there filling those spots. Everybody voted for that. You need to be going in there, filling those spots, working at that price that they did to keep America going. Because America is not going to be great if you get rid of all the illegal people here working, doing good stuff. I ain't talking about the bad folks, but I'm talking about the ones here illegally, but working and keeping this country going. That is why no administration wanted to touch the immigrants, because they understood bottom line is if you start to take these folks out, that the American workforce was changing. If you go to any plant, any form, what is mostly there? It ain't black and white folks.
It's Hispanics. Or what
it's not black and white folks.
Or what you guys will call the aliens and the legal immigrants.
Bruh.
But it's definitely Hispanics.
We've never seen a plantation or a plant full of white folks. Okay?
Oh, no, not no type of history.
No
type of history.
But you've seen, when plants were around when they were called good jobs, white people were there. Right? And then it turned into the blue collar work for black people. You've seen plantations in that farm work with either black folks or Asian folks. You ain't never seen plantation work with white people.
I'll bring up another one. Them facilities and factories.
That's what I'm saying.
They going down too.
That's what I'm saying. Plant work. That's that plant work.
They going down.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you look at any plant right now, whatever it's producing, whatever it's selling, it is not majority Americans.
It's Hispanics and the Muslims,
bruh.
Depending on what side of the country you
own, it's not white people in there doing that work. When you go do a mass deportation, companies going to shut down. You're not going to get shit. You're not going to have shit. Shelves is going bare. I'm gonna say within a week, if he do what he say he's gonna do, if he say he gonna do it, if he's do what he say he's gonna do, within a week, America's gonna be fucked up. Economy wise, work wise, everything, because the companies are not going to have time to replace these folks, and they're going to have to shut down. They're going to have to close because they're not going to be profitable. You're not going to bring an American worker in at $10 and $12 an hour. Not going to happen.
Nah.
Working them many hours, they're not going to do it.
Nah.
So again, for everybody that had this pie in the sky, that once you get rid of the illegal immigrants and get rid of all this other stuff, right, that your life is going to get much, much better because President Donald Trump got a magic pill that's going to make it work. He doesn't, and neither did the VP. None of them had it. This is why nobody wanted to touch immigration, because they understood the bottom line, the undergirth of what was going on, and it would mess up the economy. Nobody worked to get it better, but at the end of the day, Donald Trump is not gonna. He can't do what he say he's gonna do on the day one. He can't. Now, can he pardon some people? That ain't gonna hurt America. He can do that. But if he try to do what he gonna do, bro, and send ICE out there and get all these folks up out of this country, America gonna shut down.
I fully agree with you. Now we're supposed to probably say that slave labor. So, in the spirit of doing that, shout out to
I want everybody who worked for him, bro, that voted for him, that voted and truly believed in everything he was saying. I need you to go ahead and take that job because you got to support your president. You got to support your president. So you got to go out there and work for them. Wait, when he removed the people, you got to work for the wages they was working for. That's what you're supposed to do because you support your president 100%. While he sits at Mar-a-Lago. Go ahead.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. Now, shout out to Doechii. There was talk. Her name is Doechii. She's an Archie. I'm gonna call her Archist. She's an artist, a new artist actually. Shout out to
on
her.
The screen here. She's cute.
Yeah, she nominated for a Grammy in her debut year.
Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? What?
I was gonna explain it.
Okay.
Now, she made a post that I would love as a music lover. Shout out to y'all out there. I would love to read it for you. But in order for you to understand it, I gotta give you the backstory. Now,
thank you.
If you remember or if you kept up with the Kendrick and Drake beef, yada yada yada, tired out at this point. You remember Drake saying a line that has been going and echoed from a lot of folks that ain't, you feel me?
Okay. You feel me? I feel you.
But yeah, he said that Kendrick sound like, because he was a lyricist and stuff like that, that he sounded like he was trying to free the slaves with his music. Now, it was a bar in the song. I'm not gonna hold it on Drake so much. Okay. But another guy that also produces, he has been trending in the music world for calling hip-hop's conscious hip-hop slave music. So I will read off what Miss Doechii said, which I echo the sentiments wholeheartedly. She automatically killed it. Now Miss Doechii goes on to say as follows: our music has always been deep, it's always been complex, and it's always been soulful / spiritual. We use hip-hop to evolve, to protest, to celebrate, etc. Art / music plays a role in why a lot of us are proud to be Black today. Our culture is always through these, our culture is seen through all of these genres. Don't let these people brainwash you into disconnecting from the soul of hip-hop by convincing you it isn't cool and it's too quote-unquote deep. It's always been that. It's always been that deep for us, and it should stay that way. We should create it that way. Once we lose the soul, we've lost the genre. Nobody should be redefining our art but us. Anybody talking ish about hip-hop that makes you think or makes you feel something should immediately be recognized as the ops. I appreciate that. Ask yourself, what does it gain us by watering down our music, taking the soul out, and only discussing surface level topics and becoming less conscious? Only a specific group of people benefit from us not being introspective. Tighten up. Oh, let me get her some horns on that. And she around my age too. Goodness. Let me get her some horns for that, because she's absolutely right. It does not benefit us only going watered down and doing a specific brand of music. You've been seeing that for the last 10 years, and I'm sorry, young heads, but you can't argue with too many old heads when they say that crap sounds stupid.
I think, I'm tired of people saying that you're a slave to the music, whatever, but I see everybody trying to be a rapper, right? People saying that, people taking our money, making fool out of everybody trying to be, a singer, right?
Yeah.
And you take the white folks' money, you take the Jewish people money, right?
All day.
You know what I'm saying? And then you go out there and flex with their money. but you get mad when you realize that you got a bum deal. And then when you get black folks that get in charge, they do the same thing to you that the white man or the Jewish man was doing to you. What the hell are we talking about here? When are we going to get somebody that's educated, that's going to do the right thing? The first person I think that I see that really did it, I think the best way he could was Master P. He
Shout out
empowered
Master
his
P.
people. He gave them houses, he gave them cars, he gave them a bank account. He taught them the game. He taught them products. You know what I'm saying? He showed people how to do it. He did his own movies. He for me, he did it the right way. Right. And when he seen music was dying, he got out the industry.
It's not
right?
too many execs like that, though.
That's what I'm saying. But if you're not Master P or you had the toolage of Master P, bro, I can't listen to you when you went out and signed a deal, you took the money and said you got fucked over. I can't listen to you when you get into this industry and you're not getting what you want. They're not giving you the money. You're not getting the endorsement that you want to get. And you say the industry is bad. Right now, we and you can be mad about how this is going, how we building this network. But we got to build it.
Yeah.
I can't get it. And we want to be like, what you call your guy that you look, Kai, and all these other cats that's out there right now. You know what I'm saying? The show that Trent was on.
Yeah. Shout out the End of Ropes, but that's the Pivot.
Yeah, to be on the show on the Pivot. All these different podcasts, the Bobby podcast, all these people that are doing numbers, right? I can't be mad and saying the man is hooking them up. They got some, you have to build. You have to have content that people actually want to see. Why do you think that we're doing the things that we're doing on our show to get better? The sounding got better, the session got better. The equipment we didn't got better. We have learned a lot throughout the process of coming off of radio and building a podcast that has turned into a damn network, right?
Yeah,
that has taken time to do all of that. I can't be getting mad because right now I got 1,600 people that didn't like the show, and I got 10 people watching. Now you got people that's out there right now, but I got 1,000 folks watching. But guess what? We show up every day for 15, 20, 30 people to watch our show, right? With about 500, 600 people watch the show. But we understand once we continue to build and we have great content, more people will come. You have to build content. So shut the fuck up about what somebody else is doing, what somebody else is not doing, and build your own shit and then do right by your people. And then you can sit there and talk like Master P does. I want to be in that realm of legacy of building a network and building shows that actually work. That's why we have the Keith and Joe show. That's why we have the Joe Lockett show every single day. That's why we have a couple other shows getting ready to come on board. That's why you see us changing this show to be more entertaining than just sitting on the couch. By the way, how did y'all like the show yesterday? Y'all let us know in the comments. Go ahead, nephew.
But nah, I'm with you 100%. I also agree with Doechii as far as with the music itself. Shoot, go back and read her stuff. She hit every freaking note that I be saying to a lot of folks about hip hop. So shout out to her. Get her some last ear horns. Yo, man, if you guys enjoyed the entertainment news portion of the show, go ahead and let us know up in the chat. Appreciate you guys for locking it in with us there. I had a brain for LIM. I'm like, and lock it.
Yeah, I know what that's her. Yeah.
I'm doing 2-3 different things, man.
You know, you look in your element over there though.
No,
we gotta get you that board though, so you can that's next thing.
Yeah, start pressing it.
Yeah, so you can just get your board. I want to get you that board, but I'm scared to get you that board too.
What? Why?
Hey, Chichinga,
what you scared for?
Man, everything we gonna hear got them sounds.
Oh, wait. I gotta go ahead and we gotta get our sponsor shouted out too.
All right.
Shout out to Me's Creations. Shout out to Infinite over here. Also, shout out to Candace J with her Candace J moments. All right, got the book over there. Also, shout out to Big Daddy Barbecue. All right. Shout out to him, and shout out to our newest one on the block, Magnolia Soap. Okay, these are our friends, also partners of the show. Gotta make sure we shout them out. You see them over here; they out here front and center. You know what I mean? Gotta go ahead and do that for them.
Yeah. We got our new merch out. You know what I'm saying? Go to JoeLockett.com.
Yeah, make sure you go to the JoeLockettShow.com.
Y'all see me? I had the shirt on yesterday. We got hoodies. We got hoodie shirts for men and women. You know, my favorite saying, you know what I'm saying? Don't test me I fell on purpose. If you feel the same way about that with you, when you, especially if you're in that dating world, get your t-shirt, get your hoodie at joelockett.com. Don't test me. I fell on purpose. It's the first merch up there. So you'll go joelockett.com and it's sitting right there, y'all. Appreciate you. All right, so still on here, man. We didn't get over with the news. MD brought up a topic. He's a great friend of the show. And he wanted to, his question is, who loves harder, men or women? That's the topic that he want to talk about on a Freaky Friday. Who loves harder, men or women? Chat, what do y'all think out there on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch? What do you guys think? X, who loves harder, men or women? Nephew, what do you think? Who loves harder? And so I want to ask him a question. When you said love, when you said love harder, what do you when you love harder? Like who falls in love quicker?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask. Like,
So MD, if you're still on here, are you talking about who falls in love faster? Right? Who loves harder? What's your thoughts on that?
For me, who loves harder? I guess I'll say the men.
Okay.
I say the men love harder. It's just not seen the same way because most men, they express their love through other means, other actions.
Right.
It's never said outright for a lot of men. And for usually, I mean, at least for me, usually for the man that's willing to say it outright, he probably is either lying or is not as much as he's really letting on. I see more men showing their love and affection harder, maybe because I am a man. You feel me? What I do to show my love is never gonna be, I love you, baby. You feel me? I'm never gonna go outright and be like, yeah, girl, you my world. You feel me? I'm never doing that. Now, does it hurt to do that? No, but I don't ever feel like that's the real way to show it.
Okay, MD says a statement. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say men love harder.
Oh, so you with me?
I didn't want to. I was hoping you were gonna say women. But I'm gonna say men love harder. Here's why. Because men love without conditions. Whatever happens, right, in a relationship, a man 9 times ain't gonna leave, is not trying to get out of it or pout about the conditions of it. Right.
I agree.
When a man loves a woman, whatever the hell it is, right, he in there. He ain't trying to go nowhere else, right? His love is gonna be his love. I think a lot of women love as long as the conditions are good, and they'll hang in for a while under bad conditions. But if it don't get to what they want, they up and they leave. It ain't too many men. If a man loves a woman, whatever the damn condition is, he's out there trying to make it better. If she ain't doing well, his ass is staying. So when you say a man who loves harder in a relationship, I ain't talking about who love. I'm talking about who loves harder, as MD was said, right? I'm gonna say it's the man. Because a man don't leave on situations. Man don't leave when it comes to hard times. Man don't leave when shit don't get right. A man get out there and bust his ass, whether it's good, bad, ugly, indifferent, whatever he got to go do, no matter how. Here's the other part of it. No matter how bad, how long it's bad for, his ass is still there.
Yeah, and I can care less about y'all being like, oh, y'all biased, y'all dudes. First off, most dudes are willing to settle and be fine with settling for their woman.
Yeah.
She don't have to have as much as y'all
go up or down, his ass 9 times out of 10 is staying.
It's other means that make a dude really quit on that.
Yep. A man, now we get caught in our feelings if you cheat on us or something like that, we one and done. But as far as true love, I'm gonna say a dude loves 100 times harder than a woman, because a dude will not leave a woman under certain conditions. Most women, and I'm gonna step on the mic on this and stand tall when I say this, most women will leave depending on how long the situation is bad.
Now, hold on, because I'm sure they're gonna be mad about that.
Lack of respect. Nope. A man still stays with lack of respect and a lack of appreciation. Men still stay. Men stay to that shit all the time.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that.
No. Men, y'all talk to us crazy. Y'all disrespect
and
us in front of
expect you
people.
expect you to respect the fact that I'm talking
Talk
to
to
you
you
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, 'cause I'm a woman. You should know why I'm talking to you crazy. Because if you was a man, we wouldn't be in this situation.
And don't respond back emotional, because
That
then I'm gonna feel like you being me.
And we still stay. So yeah, men love a hell of men, huh? To step out though. If you cheat on the man, that's where okay, he's gonna let your ass go. But you said love harder. Love harder. A woman will drop your ass. She will not stay with you over a long period of time, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, if shit is bad. She out of him. I ain't gotta take this shit. I done did my part. Why do I have to live bad to be with you? That man will fucking stay.
It's gonna get me in trouble.
Go ahead.
I think women women give up quicker.
Yes. Yes. When
and
under conditions, yes.
Hold on, but this is why I say give up quicker. Especially today. I still consider you gave up even if you checked out mentally. I still
Sandra says she don't agree. Women love hard.
Nah. Like I said, I still consider you left even if you checked out mentally.
I think you love, but we say who love harder. You may love hard, but you don't love the hardest. Go ahead, nephew.
No, I still think you left even if you left you checked out mentally. Because if you checked out mentally, you going through the motions. You don't feel nothing no more.
Right.
When I check out, I'm really just doing this because the obligation or routine.
Right.
It's not because I cared. It's not because I loved it. It was like, all right, it's something else that's gonna be involved where I'm gonna lose something I need. Bet. Hold on. Let me get that microphone. Ooh.
What's up, MD?
Not much, man. How are you?
Doing good, bro. You doing good?
No. You gotta say greetings.
You gotta say greetings. So you gotta do your thing there. You gotta do your thing.
Greetings.
He said just like I think he said.
I know. Hey, bring this phone off the table. Go ahead.
This topic is somewhat a stalemate for me. I did say initially when I a good friend of mine had this conversation. That's why I posed the topic. But initially I said men love harder until I had time to really sit down and gather my thoughts about the other side of things. The reason I say men love harder, let me start with that first. Because, okay, let me give a scenario. Let's just say a man finds a beautiful woman that he's interested in, and he wants to share his life with her, right? Okay. So he takes it upon himself. He courts her. Let's just say the relationship progresses, and he asks her to marry him, right? So now he has a woman that he vowed to take care of. So, because he loves her and he wants to marry her, he'll take it upon himself to, okay, baby, I want to buy you a house. What neighborhood do you want to live in? He lets her choose the neighborhood. In that neighborhood, he lets her choose the home that she wants to live in. In that home, he lets her choose what furniture she wants in the house. In that home, he lets her choose what color she wants to paint the room. In the wedding, he lets her choose how she wants the wedding. In the wedding, he lets her choose what colors she wants the wedding to be. If let's just say something happens to her car, he lets her, okay, babe, what car do you want to drive? You see what I'm saying? He lets her have the layout of the relationship.
Right.
That's
I agree.
love. That's love.
Yeah.
That's love. So let me tell you the other side of it. The reason I say women. So women possess a gift that us men will never have, and that's the gift to bear children.
Yes.
Facts.
That's another reason why the other side of the coin, I feel that women love harder because, as the old folks used to say, when you're having a child, you got 1 foot on the grave and 1 foot on earth. A woman will put her life on the line to bring a child in this world for a man that she loves.
But let me ask you this question, MD, and I'm being very serious here.
That's a good point.
A woman will put her life on her line for her child, but how many women put her life on the line for her husband? Ooh.
Oh, hold on. Miss Sandra said something wrong with him. It's our home. It's our wedding. Yes, you're right about that, Miss Sandra. It is our home, but it's our wedding. But I said that to show the magnitude of how much a man would love a woman. Baby, this, I want you to make this happen. What man do you know is going to say, okay, babe, pick out the house, the furniture?
Most men.
Because
it's something we don't want to do. We want to make her happy. Yeah, the house is not for us; it's for her. For the most part, yeah.
Right, it's for her.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Some men cool with an apartment.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, most men, the house that's bought is what the wife. The wife is gonna make it a home, so it's gonna be what she wants 9 times out of 10.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I love you, I want to buy a house.
Yeah.
I want to give you a house.
What we make sure is that when we buy when we paying for, we get what they want. That we got that 1 or 2 things in there that we want. Everything else is for her and the kids.
Right.
But back to the question I was asking though. So I know women would give everything for their child. But how many women would give everything for their husband? Because a husband or a man would give everything at any time, good, bad, or ugly, within their relationship, right? For the wife and for the kid. I don't know many women that would do that throughout, you know what I'm saying, conditions in a relationship. They will always be there for their kid, but women would not always be there for their husband. Because at some point she's gonna say, that ain't my responsibility, or I'm not doing that. A man, we don't get to have that choice. When we love you, that's what we do.
Right.
So I don't know. That's why I come and say a man loves harder. Because a woman get to choose when she can, when she want to, or she don't have to, or she don't feel that's her place to, or she don't need to. As a man, we don't have a choice.
Right. I agree with that. I think I said this scenario on the show before. Like, on my job, I work 15-hour days. So if my significant other were to say, okay, babe, as I was coming home today, the car was making a funny noise. Regardless to how many hours I just worked, because I love you, I'm gonna go outside and see what's wrong with your car.
Or I'm gonna give you my car, and I'm gonna take that car. So if it breaks down, it breaks down on me, and I take it to go get it fixed tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So again, that's our responsibility. But how many times, right? Like I'm saying, this is just honest, MD. When a woman is tired, she don't feel like doing something, right? In the house. Mm-hmm. I'm tired today, honey. Right? She can take the day off from that shit, right? And it has to be okay because she's tired, right? But we don't. But as a man, you don't get to take the fucking day off when something happens. Because that's your responsibility. And I'm not saying, I'm not denigrating women, but what I'm saying is because you're a woman, you do have the option to say, and the man will do it himself. When you got a real man in your life, when you don't feel like doing it, he has to do it because he understands that's his responsibility. Now, there are women that will step up to the plate, like, what I'm saying. There's a small percentage of women that would do everything that I'm saying that a man would do, but it's very few. And I'm going to say most women don't stay. Real talk. When conditions are not feasible for them for a period of time, most women would check the fuck out on you when a man would stay.
Well, hold on.
I agree.
What do y'all say if a lady was to say the kind of the same thing of that back to us? You feel me?
Meaning what?
Just like, yeah, there's women that will do it, and there's, you know what I mean? If you got a good man, he will do that for you. But what if they say it's not too many good men today for that to even be a thing? Or y'all say that, but then at the same time, you know what I mean? Obvious double standards be played however you want it. But most folks will probably say they ain't getting that good dude all the time.
But she okay. So I would go to the point of she chose that dude.
Miss Sandra, more women file for divorce than men. Way more women file for divorce than men.
Word?
Yeah, because Miss Sandra says, but it's not most women that are checking out of these marriages, mostly men. Okay, so I think she may be saying most men are probably cheating in their marriage. When
But I don't know.
out,
cheating, maybe.
I'm thinking that's what she's saying because I when you look at the filings for a divorce, more women file for divorce than men do. A woman's quicker to file for a divorce than a man will.
Statistically, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, as backwards as it is, he gonna cheat before he divorce.
Yeah, he would cheat for a divorce. And I'm not saying it's right what the man does, but I'm saying he's gonna go out there and it's wrong if fuck what he's doing, but he's gonna stick with his marriage and take care of his house if he's that man. Right?
He gonna make sure
Miss Caddy says a lot of mothers love her husband. A lot. My mother loved her husband though. A lot of his BS cheating took care of him on deathbed. I guess she's saying her mother loved her dad.
Despite the fact that
he was cheating on her. Like I said, women will stay with the man through cheating as long as he's providing. Some women will, right? But if the conditions are bad and they're not feeling something, a lot of women leave, right? Now, the caveat to this, I think MD and Nephew would agree with this. A lot of men, if you cheat on him, you broke his bond. Because he said, I stay with your ass with everything. You can go talk shit to me.
That's that double standard I'm talking about. But you're right.
Yeah, but you're right. You can do all this other shit, right? But if you fuck around and give away my club, right? You let somebody go in there and shoot at the club and you go spend some time with another man, I'm out.
I can't do this.
That's the one thing that a man would not let go, right? He get caught up his emotion on that shit.
In an effed up way, that might just show how much he cares.
That's what I'm saying.
My heart can't take it, girl.
I loved you so much, right? And I'm being funny here, y'all. But I loved you so much, right? You broke my trust.
Amen to that shit.
Yeah, a man can't take a woman cheating on him. A woman to take you cheating on her if you're providing. But if you're not providing and you cheat, she gonna leave your ass.
No. And she need to.
When will they leave
sure
when
that
that's
check
all
coming.
they can do? Oh, I don't know what you mean when you say that, Sandra. Do you know what you mean when you say that, MD? When will they leave when that's all they can do? Explain a little bit. Hey, shout out to Sandra. She's at work right now, y'all. So shout out to her. Erica said that's not true. I have several married friends that cheated and she's still married and he knows.
She providing some.
Okay, so again, we didn't say all men, but a lot of men will walk out.
Yeah,
right. A lot of men will walk out. And
I'm a walk
hold
out.
on. And what's his reason for staying? Because he may be cheating too.
Yeah, I mean,
because here's the thing: if a man is not cheating on his wife, and then some dudes, even if he cheat, he's still gonna leave your ass.
Oh.
But definitely, if a man ain't cheat, and also, how does he look? Did he outkick his coverage when he got married?
That's a good point.
Did he outkick his coverage? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's a good point.
MD, y'all know if that dude outkicked his coverage, yeah, she can mistreat him or whatever. He ain't going nowhere. 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, I overshoot my ball, but it still made the shot.
Yeah,
I ain't taking no more threes.
Hey, she's cheating a little bit, and she's still coming home every night. I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, I'll get back to the bench.
Hey, and I got a kid by her too. Is she staying for these kids? I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, I know you to start. I know you the star player, but tonight I'm the 6th man of the year, big dog.
Sandra says because a man will continue to cheat.
Some business, man. I'll hit y'all back.
All right, big dog.
All
right. Sandra says because a man will continue to cheat, expecting a woman to accept it. That's true. That is very true, and that's why I say that's why I went out to say that I truly understand that men don't tolerate cheating. Right.
I could take that somewhere, but I'm not.
Do they have an open relationship? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there are men. Every man won't leave because a woman cheated, right? And I've been in a relationship where a woman cheated on me, but I didn't cheat, but I knew that the things I was not doing emotionally could have caused her to want to go cheat. And I was willing to work with her on that. I was willing to put my ego to the side. And I knew she had cheated. So there are situations when you know that as a man, you done some shit wrong yourself. Even if you went out there and philandered and, did something, at that level of cheating, you haven't given what you need to give to your wife. And sometimes, you know, as a man, you have to realize that, hey, she has needs too. So there's a point, if you love your family, you love your wife, that you have to look past the transgressions that you pushed her into. I ain't saying she was right for doing it, but when you love your wife and you said to death do us part, you got vows, you have to think about those things. And is there anything out there better? And is your wife willing to not do that anymore? And that's up to that individual. So every man does not do that, but a lot of men can't handle it.
No, I can't.
Men have told me that they can't fathom another man getting his cookie.
At all. Look, only way I'm gonna be able to take that is if I really, really, really love the girl. I mean, that's the one. I gotta really, really love you, and two, I gotta already been on dog timing. Cause I'm a big proponent of karma.
Yeah,
and you reap what you sow.
For sure.
And usually you reap it back 10 times how you did it. So, man, if I've been sleazy and been going around and you've been taking it, I gotta take that.
You gotta take, but see, it takes take that. It takes a bigger man to know that you cheated to get caught, but you caught your wife cheating, and you take it on the chin, right? And it's so much to go into that complex situation that I just said, because when you take her back, or when she takes you back, right? You have weakened your stance depending on who the person you are married to.
True.
Think about what I'm saying now.
I agree with that.
You have weakened your stance when you take someone back after cheating, depending on who you're married to, right? Because there are people who cheat that just made the mistake and felt some kind of way and got caught up and, you know, would never do it again. And you really have to have a certain type of discernment about yourself and understanding your mate. And y'all both really need to understand. And you have to really trust that this person, that really was a mistake. Or did you marry a hoe? Right?
Yeah.
Man or woman.
And that's why I just want to break it down for the folks in the back that probably didn't get it. Yo, you mean don't enable this girl or don't enable that dude because you love them so much.
Right.
Because I'm with you. I'm not for the place of trying to enable somebody. Just because I love you so much. That's why I said it gotta be love. Because the worst thing, so I replay a whole bunch of stuff in my head. Right. The worst thing I need to do is replay your intentions, and you never said it. And now I'm taking you back, not fully trusting you and your intentions on if you know what I mean, really felt sorry about what you did. So the whole time, yeah, I'm building in trust on the hope that I love you, but I also don't have any to really give out. So I'm gonna be doing nothing but questioning.
I would say now at the stage of me being over 50, cheating is a deal breaker. Automatic deal breaker. There's nothing we need to talk about. There's no, hey, no. At this stage of my life, if you cheat, right, with another man, stay with him. At that moment, when I find out you cheated, we're done. Yeah, I'm not going to counseling. I'm not talking to you about it. I don't give a damn about it anymore. I'm moving on because at this stage, I'm not cheating. You have access to everything. I don't want nobody else but you, right? And if at this stage you still feel that you need to cheat, you know, with another dude, I'm the wrong person for you to be with. So I'm not finna even play no games. Now, younger me, like I said, I had tolerance. Maybe I'll look at situations. Now I'm not looking at shit. I'm not looking at it. Now, if I see you flirt, if you're my wife, now if you're my girlfriend, and different story. But if you're my wife and you doing anything on the slick, bro, any fucking thing on the slick, I ain't with it. Don't listen. What my shirt say? Don't test me.
You gonna fail.
I fail on goddamn purpose, and I would divorce your ass in a goddamn heartbeat. You shouldn't be out there flirting with no other guy. You should be at at this stage in my life, bro. No, I'm not even. I'm not even gonna play that game with you. I'm not. Hey, listen. Truthfully, I'm not gonna even say nothing. I'm gonna say, okay, hand you the divorce papers. I'm not asking no question. Who is he? Why? I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I'm just going the next morning, go get the divorce papers, hand you the divorce papers, have you to sign them, and get the fuck out. Or I pack my bags and I leave. I'm done. We ain't talking. Listen, If I marry you, you get my last name. There is nothing we need to talk about. If I cheat, hand me the divorce papers. If you cheat, I'm handing you the divorce paper. It ain't no conversation need to be had. We're too old to be sitting here trying to hash some shit out or figure some shit out. I'm not figuring a goddamn thing out if I'd have married your ass. Not at this stage of my life. I'm not doing it.
Papers.
Yeah, bruh. I'm over 50, bro. If you don't know what the hell you want, if you still want to entertain your inbox, you know what I'm saying? If you still want to go out there and entertain, somebody at work or whatever, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah,
leave me the fuck alone.
I'm already there. I'm sorry. I care less because I'm not so willing to understand the point past the betrayal. You feel me? And I'm the type of dude I would like to think I'm very self-conscious enough to not do that to you and expect you to stay.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Stage, I am not. I would not cheat on you, bro. I'm not. If I married you, I don't care who comes up to me. I'm not cheating on you because at this stage, I don't want no. If I marry another woman, I done made up my mind. I only want you. I'm free to do what the hell I want to do now, be who I want to be, and go wherever I want to go. If I decide to marry another woman, I am constantly saying at this stage of my life, this is the woman I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. I would not marry another woman if I want to continue to be with other women. I can do that now. I don't need to marry a woman then go out there and cheat. If I'm free now, so I'm not cheating. You see what I'm saying?
You free now.
I'm free. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm off the plantation, bro, of marriage, right? So I can do what the fuck I want to do, when I want to do, how I want to go do it. Why would I go get married and cheat at this stage of my life? It's nobody's daughters that I'm trying to take off the market so I can marry her and continue to be out there playing around. No, if I want to continue to play around, I'll do that. I may not end up with anybody at the end of the day, maybe too old, and I end up in a nursing home by myself. But that's the life I chose. But I'm not marrying a woman and still cheating on her at over 50. No, that's stupid as hell to me.
Let me read some of these comments. Shout out to y'all on YouTube. If you got anything, how you feel, go ahead and put it in the chat. Now, TikTok. Bridget said, men have told me they can't even fathom another man getting his cookie. I'm with the man that you talked to, Bridget. Sure, they should not get married if they even consider cheating. Other folks is agreeing, absolutely not accepting it. Erica Bunker, at this stage, that's 100% a deal breaker. Shar agrees. Shar also said, I'd leave in a heartbeat, just like you said, Joe.
Yeah, I think when you get to a certain age, man, and I marry you, time out for the BS. When you're dating is dating. I don't care who you're talking to. I'll be honest with anybody. Unless me and you done said we're going to be in a monogamous relationship. And even then, because we're dating, I'm not going to take that to task if I see you out with somebody else because you're not my wife. You broke the trust of us being in a monogamous relationship, but we still can work some things out. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe I wasn't doing something. We can have that conversation, right? If we're dating. Even a monogamous relationship, I see you doing something, I'm in the course of being able to talk to you. May not trust your ass as much, but we can still talk things out. But if I give you that last name, Lockett, or we get married and you keep your last name or whatever, but we married, all bets are off, bro. I please understand, if I catch your ass or see anything that's on the cheating level, I'm not asking no questions. I don't need no explanations. I don't care how, when, where, for what the fuck reason you did. You had a mental break, ain't got nothing to do with me. Bye. I'm leaving. Or your ass is out. You know what I'm saying? The prenup stands, we gone. We good. I'm not dealing with that crazy shit at this point, bro, because like I said, it's too easy for me to be free and keep 100% of my peace, my happiness, and my finances and live my life now than to be with a woman that I got to look over my shoulder for. I'm not doing that shit, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That makes no sense. And I say to the dudes, I don't know why you play games with women over 50. I'm just saying over 50 because I'm over 50. I can speak for me as a grown-ass man. I don't want to play a game with a woman that I say I fell in love with. I don't want to. Now, if I'm dating you, different. But if we married, and for me now, if we say we're in a monogamous relationship, I'm treating that like marriage because I don't want to lose her. right?
Yeah.
Now, like I said, if we dating, and do what the fuck you want to do. Just dating. I don't care if you're talking to other folks. If you're going out on dates, if we just dating, you do what you want to do. That is, people look at dating different, but I don't care who you talk to during the dating phase.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're going on dates, you're sleeping with somebody. That ain't got nothing to do with me. When
Yeah.
you when you call my name and say you want to spend some time with me, we can spend some time together. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But that's during the dating phase.
Don't
Now-
get no disease because then I'm gonna cut you off.
Well, I mean, you just wrap up. You just wrap up.
Nah, I'm gonna cut you off.
I mean, we just
Cut
wrap
you
up. Though. You can't get a disease 9 times out of 10 if you wrap up. And
No, I'm saying if the person I'm dating called it disease, it's a wrap up.
and like I said, I don't consider you cheating if we're dating. I don't look at dating as cheating. I would say that even if we in a state of, we say we official couple and we're not married. We're not married, so I would want you not to. But like I said, if we say we're officially supposed to be exclusive with us, but we're dating, you got a little range with me where we can sit down and have that conversation, right? What happened? What did I do? Or what wasn't I doing to make you want to cheat? Where was your mindset? I can have the because still, even though we're exclusive, we're still dating. We're getting to know one another. So maybe something that we need to work on, something you're not fulfilled with. Maybe it's not going where you want to go. But when I marry you, now all bets are off for me. But the dating phase, like I said, depending on what it is, who it is, because now if we're exclusive, and I know you've been talking to this whole dude the whole time that we were dating, then we become exclusive, and I find that you're cheating with that dude, I'm probably not gonna have a conversation with you because I'm out. Because that's the dude you really want to be with. I'm just a dude that stepped up to the plate and he didn't. But you're still fucking around with him. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, I can have that conversation in the dating exclusive phase. I can have that conversation. But married, I cannot. That's just me. Shaw says that would still hurt my heart. It'll hurt, but like I said, dating is dating for me.
But not all men are like you, Joe.
True. Yeah, but I would say this. Dating does not make you mine. Even if we say we're exclusive, it's verbal, right? But when we say we're exclusive, 9 times out of 10, you're still living your life. I'm still living my life. We're saying that our personal love connection is just supposed to be for us. And that's what we're hoping that's supposed to be. It's a what you call it? I would say a verbal promise that we're going to stay committed to one another before we get married. Again, it's a verbal commitment. People break those, things happen, and I would have to look at the situation, what that is.
EB said being in a committed relationship has to mean something. And then Sandra said, I think most relationships will survive as long as they're willing to talk about their situation.
Exactly. And a committed relationship, it does mean something. But when you're in a committed relationship and it's broken, you're still dating in that committed relationship. You're not married. That's just me. It's still dating. You're not married. So in a committed relationship, you're seeing, can we be committed to one each other before we get married? If someone cheats during the exclusivity phase of the dating part of your relationship, that's a conversation I'm willing to have. Why? You see what I'm saying? I'm willing to have that conversation. Now, am I going to feel some kind of way about it? Yes. But we're still dating. We're still getting to know each other. Things happen during the exclusivity phase. We grow. We change. We evolve. We see certain things, right? We get comfortable. So me being mature now, like I said, I may not like what I saw you did, that you doing. You may not have screwed the guy, but I may not like just the flirtation, whatever. So it's worth the conversation if I think you're worth, if you're a woman that I think that's worth that. And I'm not saying I'll stay, I'm not saying I'll leave, but I'm saying during the exclusivity dating phase, if I saw something that borderline cheating or you were cheating, I would be willing to have a conversation during that phase. If we are married, it's no conversation. Erica says there's dating and then there's been a committed relationship and living together. I mean, like I said, Erica, that's your thing there, because still I would say committed and living together, you're still not married. So you're still dating. For me. Now, you may look at that as
you just added more risk.
Yeah, I mean, so me personally, like I said, If I'm not married, I'm still dating you. I just chose to take it to another level and move you in my house, or we move in the house together, and we're supposed to be committed to one another, but we're still dating. But by law, ain't nobody committed to nobody, right? You got a verbal agreement that we're both going to be okay. And like I said, that's how I look at it. So even if something goes wrong in that space, right, that person is not obligated to follow through. They gave you a verbal agreement, but by law, they didn't say they have to, and there are no consequences behind it. Now, your feelings may be hurt. And like I said, this is just me speaking. I'm not saying, Erica and whoever is doing it, y'all look at it differently. But if I'm living with somebody in a committed relationship, I'm still dating you, right? We just decided to say we're committed and we're living together, but we're not married. So again, like I say, in that situation with everything on the line like that, I definitely would have a conversation with the person. If somebody strayed one way or the other because we're so committed, what happened? What's going on here? We're in this dating phase. We're looking to get married, but you decide to do this. I would ask you why. If I'm married to you and we're living together, of course we're living together, I'm not having that conversation. There's dating, and then there's been a committed relationship. Okay. Summer breeze. All right. I mean, so that's just me. What you think, nephew?
I share it. I share the same sentiment. But committed, I probably, if you cheated on me and we committed on something like that, I'm probably gonna still break up with you. Because
okay, so but if you committed and you're not married, right?
Then
you felt, but if she talked to you, you fell off. I tried to talk to you, but you wasn't listening.
Then either we weren't as serious as I thought we were, or that's like an omen saying that we won't work out. Because I would ask, how was it that you couldn't talk to me? Because I'm the type of dude that will still communicate even if I don't want to. And now if I'm communicating in a way that I'm shutting you down, then I can get it. But right. I would need to know how it is that you feel like you're not being heard. Because I'm not the type that's going to talk over you.
Right.
You feel me? So I would need to know, and it would need to be a valid enough reason for me to consider it, for me to get past the fact that you still betrayed me. You feel me? Okay. Like, I'm still going to look at you different. It's not going to be anything more than that. Mm-hmm. Like, the betraying aspect is the biggest one for me. It's not so much that you went off and you did some other dude, because I can care less about the other dude. But the betraying ass point, I don't know how I'm gonna view you the same, and that already would be cutting deep. So it's like, all right, bet I know what it is. Right. So however it was, we weren't communicating before. It's probably gonna be worse now. Okay. So might as well cut it out.
Okay. Erica said, then in the relationship. I'm gonna say, Erica, in that situation where we're talking about if you're living together and committed, right? It's a risk, right, that you're taking on a verbal commitment from somebody without really knowing them for real, right? Both people, both parties. And you're hoping that they're going to do the right thing. You're hoping that their words and their actions are going to line up for the long period of time. But once you're living with somebody, right, all that shit don't add up all the time. Sometimes people now in a situation, whether it's financial or whatever it may be, that they can't really get out of this situation, but they're not happy either because they seen something about you that they don't like because y'all are living together. You can have the conversation, y'all can talk about it, but financially, y'all are not able to make moves. I'm not saying you this way, but I'm saying if you're living with people, these are things that happen. You jump into situations or you move into situations and it don't go right, right? But you still try to hang on because of what you promised somebody or whatever. And like I said, it's not great, but we just talk about hypothetically, things do happen. You can say end the relationship, but ending the relationship, is there a stash of money set to the side? So if you're in a relationship that day, are y'all both in a financial situation, depending on who they are, to walk out the house the next day and get an apartment or move on?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And you send me my things to here, here, and here. Everybody may not be in a situation. It's that lease that you're in. Whose name is it in? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If it's in both of y'all name, guess what? Cool. Y'all can't leave, or somebody got to pay, or somebody gonna leave.
Yeah, we need to find a way to break this off.
And if y'all break it off, if y'all committed and things gonna go right, can you afford to take care of everything on that lease or that house that you got a mortgage on, or leasing or renting, whatever? Can you take care of that if it's over with because you're in a committed relationship. Because you're in the commingle funds, right? It's not as easy to say goodbye when you jump the broom before you are in a legal marriage, right? So again, there are things that I think that, like I said, I would talk about. If I get at 50 married, I'm financially okay whether I can get the hell out of there tomorrow. I'm good, right? She can get the hell out of there tomorrow. That's the only way I'm getting married. I'm not getting married or being in a committed relationship or moving in with anybody that we're barely making it, or if one mess up, right? We got to hold on for another 3 to 6 months because of this. You see what I'm saying? But that's what happens.
We don't, man.
But that's what happens when you get into, and I'm not saying I don't know Eric what I'm saying, but when you get into situations where you move in with somebody you're not married, 9 times out of 10 you're commingling funds because y'all are living together. So now guess what? He and you are doing the bills together, whatever that be. Because your ass live here, so you got to pay these bills.
Yeah.
Can you pay all the bills when they leave? Can that person leave tomorrow and go get another place without paying any more bills at your place? That's, you know what I'm saying? It ain't as easy. So that's why I said when you jump the broom before you get married, right? Those are the risks that you take. And if it goes bad, those are the conversations I think that you have to be able to have, be willing to have, because you took a chance without getting married. That's just me. Integrity is integrity. Yeah, I mean, but people change, Erica. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, that's why we got a divorce. I mean, me, you, everybody, we've been divorced before, so we can say that we want that, but that's not what always happens all the time. If y'all cheat in a committed dating stage, you're a cheat in a marriage. I don't know. A little superstitious, but I feel you. Because I ain't gonna argue. Be completely single and just do your thing in peace. I would never marry anyone at this age without living together first. Erica, I mean, baby girl, not knocking the way you do your thing. I'm just saying in those situations, it's a risky investment for anybody when you're doing it. Because if things do go bad, how do you split it up? I'm not saying in your situation, I'm sure you got everything covered, but most people get in those situations when you start the commingling funds. Can he leave tomorrow? Can she leave tomorrow? If he stop paying the bills, right, today, is everything going to be okay if shit don't go well? There's no guarantees in anything for a verbal commitment in a relationship. There are no guarantees in marriage. But in marriage, at least you know the mother ain't going nowhere unless they take care of whatever when you go to court. When you just living together, trust me, I've been there, done that. I got the book for that one too. When somebody wants your ass out, and if it's just your name on the lease, let's say for example, if Joe Lockett's name is on the lease, her name is not on the lease, right? Yeah, I can kick you out depending on how long you've been together, and depending on the laws in that state, right?
In my spot.
So again, and this is what I would say to anybody, right? Because I think it goes to what you call a common law. If they're with you for so long, depending on the states. So are you in a committed relationship and you got a contract with them, with your committed partner, that's saying that you got a month-to-month lease, a 6-month lease, or a year lease? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Are you renting to them while they're there? You got a commitment on a piece of paper? Because if shit goes bad, right, and y'all have commingled funds, it gets down to now, whose name's on paper, whose name is on the bills, and who's paying for what? Correct?
This is true.
At the end of the day, that no matter how you look at it, no matter what you say, you're going to do first, not going to do first. If shit goes bad, everybody started scrabbling for their own bags. Right? And everybody started trying to get the hell out of there because now you're mad.
This is true.
So somebody's stuck with something. I don't care how you look at it, whatever your philosophies or ideologies may be, how you want to do it. If it goes bad, who's going to get fucked? Or are both of y'all in a situation where no matter what, we're both going to be okay. It just didn't work out. She can leave tomorrow. I can leave tomorrow. If y'all in that situation, you're good. But if you're not, and bills got to be paid, or y'all need some shit together, and you say, this motherfucker say, fuck, you say, fuck him, right? And he pulled his shit. Now you're struggling. You see what I'm saying? So I would say, I don't think neither way is wrong or right. I just say you have to know what you're willing to do with the risk that you're taking with the person that you're taking it with. We need to be financially prepared anyway, just in case one of us have that part. That's what I'm saying, right? That part right there. At this stage of my life, I would never let a woman move in with me, or I wouldn't move in with a woman if my money ain't right on the worst case scenario. Let me say that again. I'm not letting a woman move in with me, and I'm not moving in with a woman, right? If my money ain't right on the worst case scenario, meaning if shit goes bad, I can go out and go get me an apartment tomorrow and still keep it moving and pay my own bills. I'm not letting a woman move in with me if shit go bad. She can't get an apartment tomorrow and keep on moving. I'm not commingling with anybody because we need to live together first and see how it is, and we can do better together. No. For me, that's a recipe for a disaster on the worst case scenario if it happens. Now, I don't know if it will happen, but I'm not going to gamble my life at 54 with something that I don't know, with somebody that I just met, because everything sounds good and look good. I'm not doing that. I'd rather struggle by my goddamn self. I do my struggle play by myself. I don't want to struggle with another woman. I'm not doing that shit. I'm done. No, them days are over. I know what it is to be in your truck and have everything packed on back of your truck, bro. I ain't got no place to go to, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got money. You don't want to put shit in storage because you got to pay for storage every month, right? So you're taking bare minimum, and then you got to find somewhere to put your shit at until you find some place to go. I ain't doing, bro. Hell, I got the t-shirt twice on that shit. I ain't, bro. No, the hell, no. What up? No.
Yeah, I don't need to re-unlock trauma.
Bruh, trauma. And I wouldn't move if a woman that I like and she's doing bad, she's gonna continue to do bad. You can't move in with me. You can't, bruh. You can't come over here and live easier. I'm not gonna say you can come live with me in my house easier. Hell, the fuck no. You need to fix that shit.
This ain't Captain Save Some Hoes.
No, bruh, this ain't Captain Save a Lady. No, you need to fix that shit before you come over here. Your money need to be right, because if I want to kick your ass out of my house, you need to make sure you're okay. And I'm not giving you money to get out. You see what I'm saying? You need to have your own money to take care of your shit in your 50s to make sure if we don't work, you still gonna be okay without me. If we don't work, I'm gonna be okay without you. If we ain't in that situation, we don't even need to be dating for real. That's just me. I'm not doing that shit. Hell, bro. No. The answer would be no. No. But to each his own, how you look at that and how you do that. I've been on the worst end of that. So I would never put myself in a situation ever again where I'm asking or waiting for somebody or hoping somebody don't do something for me, because I'm one click away from catastrophe if they do that, right? Or my whole life has to change. If something happens in a relationship, if I'm dating somebody tomorrow, like when I got a divorce, my ex, she went to work the next day and came home, right? Me, my shit was on the back of the truck with a tarp on it. I'm sleeping in somebody's house. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's different.
That's different.
Bruh.
But you see what I'm saying? Damn, bruh. What?
No.
What? No, bruh. Me? No. I'm gonna be able to put my shit in the storage, go get me a nice hotel, go look for me a house and an apartment, next week. You know what I'm saying? And make sure I'm gonna be okay. If I'm not in that situation, I'll be damned if I'm moving in your house. And if your ass ain't in the same, you're not moving in mine. If you can't show me the money, because I would say to be able to move around, to do what you need to do, you have about $3,000. I would say about $3,000 or $4,000 just set to the side, right? To be able to, if you can't show me that you got $3,000 or $4,000 sitting in the bank, bro, we ain't moving in together. You know what I'm saying? When we look at your bills and you still tapping into that $3,000 to $4,000 every month that you got sitting right there, bro, we ain't moving in together because you living paycheck to paycheck. No, ma'am. We 50 now. We ain't 30. We ain't 20. That was okay then. But at 50, over 50, no, man, we're not doing that. I don't give a damn what your bills are, how many kids you got. That ain't my problem. All I'm saying, I'm looking at you, shit go bad, you can't take care of yourself. And I'm not finna be the man, you know what I'm saying, nephew. I'm not finna be the man that's your boyfriend that we done broke up, and now I got to put you in another place too. Hell no, stay where your ass is. Do what you got to go do. We good. Bridget says, I pay all my bills now. I will always be in a position to sustain myself. See, Bridget, you're a woman I could date. If I was dating Bridget, that's what I'm saying. Be able to pay. He needs to be able to pay, and she needs to be able to pay all her bills. Right? Get with a woman, bro. I think at a certain age in life, nephew, you date at different levels.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can't I can't date the women that I dated when I was in my 30s. And I can't date the women that I used to date when I was in my 40s. I have to date a woman now that's complete. Women taught me that. When I didn't have nothing at a certain age, the expectations were different. And women expected me to be in a certain place because I needed to be, which was very understandable. But now, nephew, I look at women the same way. I'm at a stage in life right now. I take care of everything 1,000% by myself. Why would I date a woman that's not taking care of things 1,000% by herself? Why would I date a woman that's on food stamps? Why would I date a woman who's renting a house but can't get a house? Why? That makes no sense to me. Love don't live here no more. Not like that.
What about the yams?
I don't give a damn about them yams. Them yams don't pay no bills. Them yams get old if I'm constantly taking from me to pay for you for your mess ups in life, because that's what it is. if you, and you heard me say this many times on this show, if you over 50 and you aren't where you think you need to be, that ain't my fault. I'm not here to pay your debt. That ain't my job. That's not a man's job to pay a woman's debt off. Now, if he chooses to, that's on him, right? That's on him. I choose not to pay a woman's debt off. Whatever she done messed up in life, she need to handle that herself before she got to me. That ain't got a damn thing to do with me. Because if I marry you, I'm saying that I'm going to take on your debt. Ain't too many women going to take on a man at 54 with debt and pay his debt for him. Because she expect him to have his shit together. So like I said, I will wait to be with a woman who got her shit together and pay all her bills and got her own stuff and can handle her own. So that way we on even playing field. If shit don't go well, we both go back to the same lifestyle that we had before we met each other. We good. What about you?
I'm not in my Captain Save-A-Ho stage no more. So I don't know. I'm probably I'm big on establishment.
Okay.
So it's similar to you. So we ain't getting too much different. Now I'll probably be more lenient with my age because you know what I mean. I'm mainly dating my age, so everybody ain't gonna be on the same.
Yeah.
My main thing would be: are you hurting what I established, and are you gonna drain funds to where I can't keep what I established? I am huge on. I'm huge on it now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So my main thing is never to go backwards or to repeat stuff. And if she gonna do that,
hey, baby said, your main thing is yams.
yeah. And if you got some booty, I mean, shoot, I ain't repeating too much that I ain't willing to do. I mean, I'm sorry, golly, I ain't mean to.
Bro, yams means a lot to me, but you know, I can't even get in a committed relationship.
It'd be the right yams though.
It gotta be the right yams, bro. Gotta be the right yams. You know what I'm saying?
Pair it with some potatoes.
Hold on, I'm not getting with yams that's not situated.
Yeah,
you know, I gotta find the yams that got their life together. Like I said, I'm 54, bro. I'll be 55 next year.
Pair it with some potatoes, and then you bring over some like. Man, maybe if you don't like potatoes, cause that's more of old people food. You like some finger food, like some French fries.
Right.
Yams and some French fries.
But think about it, bro. You got a couple of more times to start over, right?
That don't mean I want to.
No, you don't want to, but what I'm saying is you do. And that when I was in early life, I was like, you know, I was in the mindset where I can make it work. And if I can't, I'll be okay as a man.
This is why I get scared of that. Not from y'all saying it, because y'all from the point of view where it's experience.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit too many of the folks around my age that hear that and exploit the time and not really try to establish anything past the mess up. You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of folks use that as enablers, and that's what irritate me with hearing it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I get from the OGs telling that to the folks that you don't want them. You know what I mean? You got time, young buck. Don't do all that, yada yada yada.
Right.
But I'm like, I get it hearing it from my point of view because I'm not gonna ever hear that and rest on laurels. It's a lot of other folks that hear that and then be like, no, it's cool. You feel me? I'm 20. I'm 25. I'm 30. I'm 40. And then you get into where you get to your age and it's like, Ninja, you should have been did this.
Bruh.
But too many times, and now you not doing it, got to tell somebody else you got time, young buck. And now it's the repeating. Like I said, the repeating part is what really irritate me.
I wish what I feel now that OG would have sat down with me earlier and had this conversation with me.
Come on.
Real talk. Because I went in thinking that I could build with a woman, right? Because I wasn't completely built myself, right? And
Yeah.
you wanted to build with your wife, right? The person that you fall in love with. If I got any advice for the young Joe Lockett or any young man out there, damn all that, right? Life can change on you tomorrow. Make sure you got your shit together as a man before you marry anybody's daughter. I'm not saying don't build with somebody, right? I'm not saying there are not good women out there, but when shit goes bad, bro, the world is not set up for a man to succeed quickly after a divorce. Neither is for women either, right? It's not for women either, right? Because women, they have the kids and then sometimes they got the deadbeat dads and all this other good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I think if I'm talking to younger folks out there, man, I know love is grand, but I teach my daughters, and I hope you guys, you do the same thing. Make sure you establish, if you're a girl or you're a boy, you establish your lifestyle first. And you bring somebody into your life that can contribute to the lifestyle, and y'all can build upon that. Now, I don't mind you building with me, but me trying to build with you, and when we both broke, that don't always work out well. And when things go bad, even with the celebrities that we see, they got money. You see how bad it goes?
Terrible.
It goes really, bro. Because when things go bad, bro, it goes bad, right? And it's worse when you ain't got no money. Okay. Let me just say that. It's worse when you ain't got no fucking money, bro. Right? Having money makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, you can tolerate it longer.
Right? Having money makes shit a lot easier when you're going through a divorce. When you ain't got no money and you're going through a divorce and you're having a hard time and you can't talk to one another and you got a kid or two kids with this MF, bro. It's, bruh. The best thing that ever happened to me is that neither one of my wives I had a baby by. I didn't have to, when we got a divorce, we didn't have to deal with kids. Right? Because people like, I never married my baby's mom. They got the same mom, but we never married. But the two women that I married, I never had any kids with them. Let's see. Sandra says, this is what we really need to teach our kids. See, yeah, I mean, y'all agree with me, right? You know what I'm saying? Make sure your daughter, even if it's an apartment and a car, make sure they can sustain themselves. Never let a man sustain you. Fellas, never let a woman sustain you. Do not be, if you're on Section 8 and getting food stamps, you're in no position to be dating or get married. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm just being honest, nephew. If you on food stamps and Section 8, right, you're in no position to be dating.
Unless you got the yams. My bad. You being
what?
Serious. You being serious? My bad. Yeah.
What the hell are you? So she got yams and your food stamps. You gonna date them?
Now listen to me. Do your thing.
Robin, right, bro? Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you, bro. Something's fucking wrong with you. And but here's the funny part. A lot of girls on Section 8.
They ain't on Section 8 no more.
Hey, but that girl to be driving an Altima, that Nissan Altima, do they not be fine or what? And the girl that drive them Dodge Chargers nowadays, them Challengers. Yeah, man.
Hellcats.
Yeah, them Hellcats, man, listen. Bruh. Bruh, they got a fire-ass car. Living in an apartment.
Section 8 tooling, 2-bedroom with 3 kids.
Bruh. Bruh.
2-bedroom with 3 kids.
Bruh. And their paycheck is paying for their car because they're on Section 8.
Mm-hmm. They need Zaddy to come through and pay for that house.
Yeah, that part. But like I said, that's more so Now, it still happening at my age. There are women out there still doing some shit like that, but more so that happens in your stage now, your stage of life. You know that you got your car costs more than your car is the most expensive thing you got in your life. And I tell people this honestly, bro. If your car is the most expensive thing that you own in your life, you done fucked up. Real talk. If your car costs more than your mortgage, just as much as your mortgage, you done messed up. I mean, not your mortgage, but your rent.
Yeah, that's
do
backwards.
not be renting and you got a high ass car note, bro, because you don't own nothing. You don't own nothing.
Very backwards.
Again, that's just me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna say this: women love men, right? I think women are not committed to love as long as a man would be at the end of the day when it comes to circumstances and conditions. But I think women have it harder because they tolerate a lot more when it comes to the cheating aspect in a relationship. That's what I think. I think women tolerate more from a man when it comes to putting up with shit, right? And a man know he can get away with it because he's the breadwinner. That part there, I said a woman put up with more, but love harder, I would say the man does. But I think a woman puts up with a hell of a lot more than a man put up with. Because we turn our emotions off, so we don't put up with a lot. It may be there, but we don't really see it. Women see it, digest it, deal with it, and
express
it. But they have to express it because we're unemotional. And sometimes, the only way they can express it by screaming and hollering at us. So again, a woman puts up with more, but I think a man loves harder than a woman. That's just my opinion. All right, guys, we're not gonna hold y'all way up to 6 o'clock. Man, we hope you guys have had a great enjoyed the show. Hope you guys like where the direction the show is going in. I think we got one more week left before we go on vacation.
Yes, sir.
So next week, y'all going
holiday weekend.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna be off from Christmas throughout New Year's.
More.
So we'll be running some reruns, of course, through that time. But we're gonna give some much needed time because we're coming at it hard next year. So if y'all see the reruns of that, please chime in and chat on them and do your good stuff. But enjoy your weekend. We'll be with you guys next week. You guys have a great day, a great evening, and thanks for having a drink with us and listening to the show and some news and some topics. Y'all know how we do it. Jatim, Demo, Ashtamas, Liberty. What does all that mean? It means nephew, Denise, Monique, and boy Joe Lockett and Kisa. That means we love you guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys next week.
See y'all later.